Okay, so you want to activate this protein all the way down inside the cell. So you got your signal molecule bound to your cell surface receptor, but how are you going to activate this protein all the way down here? Well, one of the pathways that you can take is a phosphorylation cascade. So you have your receptor is going to activate a relay molecule found within the cytosol, and that is going to activate a protein kinase. Now, a kinase, remember, is an enzyme that adds a phosphate group that it gets from ATP hydrolysis, and then it adds that onto something else. In this case, it adds it to another kinase. And guess what? That kinase is going to, again, ATP hydrolysis and add that another phosphate to another kinase. And finally, this can go on for a long time, depending on the length of the cascade, and eventually it'll also phosphorylate your protein and activate it. So yay, signal sent. But you can't just have things that activate signals because when you're trying to control things within a cell, you also need to shut off the signal sometimes. So whenever you have kinase, you also need to have phosphatase. A phosphatase is an enzyme that takes away a phosphate group. So for each one of these kinases, you can remove that phosphate group thanks to phosphatase, and then it is inactive again, and you manage to shut off the signal. Okay, so kinases aren't just random. They don't add a phosphate anywhere they feel like it. Phosphorylation is very specific. So there are two main classes of kinases. There's either serine or threonine kinases or tyrosine kinases. Each one of those obviously works on the amino acid they're named after. So what's special about these amino acids compared to all the other ones within our bodies is that these ones have a free hydroxyl group, and that's actually where the phosphorylation is going to happen. So it's not even just this particular amino acid, but this particular area of the amino acid, which is where the phosphate group is going to be added. We'll talk more about tyrosine kinases in a later video.